All right, so I am out here in Fauquier County, Virginia, and a common question I get is, what is life like in Fauquier County? Is Fauquier County the best Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. alternative? And is Fauquier County going to be the next county to blow up with the growth that we have seen all throughout Northern Virginia? So in this video, we're going to talk about all things living here in Fauquier County. So let's get right into the video. All right, so now I am out in Marshal, Virginia, which is located in Fauquier County. Here's the thing with Fauquier, right? They do not have a lot of the large tract neighborhoods that you might see in like a Gainesville, Haymarket, or Ashburn, those type of areas. They tend to fight a lot of the building, but as you can see, there's construction going on right behind me. There's this brand new Van Meter neighborhood being built here in Marshal, Virginia. Now the average sales price of a Marshal is around $820,000. Then right up the street, you also have the absolutely beautiful Plains, Virginia. I really love Marshal because it has this small town feel. You can just walk around to local shops, restaurants, dining, and all that. And my family actually used to own the Ford dealership on the corner over there. It used to be called Colgan Ford, and Henry Ford himself actually started that dealership back in the day. So that's how much history Fauquier has. You have all the old horse properties to all kinds of different things out here, and there's tons of money out in Fauquier County, and it also connects with Middleburg as well. But as you can see, there is growth going on out here. You can get a brand new home, or you can get a house on 2 to 3 acres for $500,000 to $600,000. But like I said, you're not going to see a lot of townhomes or condos out here in Marshal, but you can hop right on 66 and be about an hour into Washington, D.C., or about 30 minutes into Fairfax County, Virginia. So the location is definitely great. But one of my favorite areas of Fauquier is going to be Warrenton, Virginia. That's where a lot of my clients and YouTube viewers have moved to. So let's take you over to Warrenton and show you what Warrenton is all about. All right, so as we're driving around here in Fauquier County, one of the places I wanted to tell you about, if you ever come out here to visit, if you're thinking about moving here, is going to be Great Meadows. It is absolutely beautiful. They do this thing on Gold Cup, which is the day of the Kentucky Derby. Everyone gets dressed up and they have all kinds of horse races. It's a ton of fun for sure. And people come from all over the East Coast to go to that event. And then they also have polo there on the weekend. And then on July 4th, they have a huge fireworks spectacular. I've been to that before. It's almost like you're at DC and it's like a crazy professional fireworks show. And then around here, there's just all kinds of wineries and breweries. One of my favorites is going to be Blue Valley, which has one of the most absolutely beautiful views you will see in all of Virginia. So definitely plenty to do out here in Fauquier County. But like I said, let's keep heading over to Warrenton, Virginia. All right, so now I am in beautiful Old Town Warrenton. Let's talk a little bit about Warrenton. There's 2 zip codes, 20186 and then 20187. Warrenton has an average sales price of around like $680,000, but 20186 where I'm at right now, this is where Old Town Warrenton is. It is really charming. You've got all the local restaurants, shops, outdoor dining, the courthouse, people walking around everywhere. They've got festivals on the weekends, parades, pretty much anything and everything that you would want. Tons of biking going on. And the prices around here, like I said, can go around $600,000 for an average, but there's also condos and townhomes that start around $300,000 to older, huge old mansion single families that go into the millions of dollars. Location-wise for 20186, a little bit further out from Northern Virginia in DC, you just go up 29 and you head up that way. But as you go up 29, you'll see 20187. That is going to be called the DC side of Warrenton. A little bit more expensive, but that's where the Vent Hill area is with all kinds of new restaurants, wineries. I think that's where you're going to see a lot of the growth come into over in Fauquier County for sure. And then there's also an FAA field office over there that I've had a ton of my YouTube viewers buy houses at that are going to be working there as well. So plenty of options, and there's some big neighborhoods over there as well with like pools, all kinds of different amenities. But I want to keep talking a little bit more about Fauquier County. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about Fauquier. If you think like Warrenton, Marshall, the Plains area, it's too expensive. One area I definitely would consider would be Bealeton, Virginia. It's definitely up and coming. There's a brand new Ryan Homes neighborhood over there that I've sold homes in. The average sales price there is around $440,000. Single families, condos, townhomes, like I mentioned, super close to Manassas, Virginia, Manassas Airport and the VRE train. So the location is great. It's also about 20-25 minutes away from Fredericksburg, Virginia and I-95. So you can tell Fauquier is really huge. But talking a little bit more about Fauquier, I don't know if it's going to really explode into the next big area. They tend to fight off a lot of the building around here. They definitely have fought off a lot of the data centers. Can it eventually happen? It may, but you know what? This is still a great area to live. You can tell it is absolutely beautiful. One of the most beautiful counties and historic counties in all of the state of Virginia. If you are thinking about buying or selling a home, definitely hit me up at the number below or email me info@colganteam.com. You know that me and my team know everything about the DMV area, Northern Virginia, Fauquier, pretty much everywhere. I know everything, okay? Well, not everything, but you get what I'm saying. So definitely subscribe to this channel. I'll see you guys at the top or from the top.